it's Dhillon from Dhillon SenSoundz here, and today in this video I am going to show you my collection of guitars. Now this collection of guitars that I am going to show you today is my personal collection. It's what I have in my house, the guitars I use. Some of them I do tend to use more just for practice, whereas some of you will see me play them in live gigs a lot more than others. But either way, I will show you every single guitar I have here, including basses, acoustics. I'll just show you everything I have really. And yeah, I hope you enjoy this video. If you do enjoy this video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up, smash that like button, subscribe if you're new here, and hit the notification button when you subscribe if you would like to hear about when I post more. I am going to be posting pretty much consistently on Fridays. However, last week, unfortunately, I don't know what happened. I scheduled the video to go up on Friday, and it didn't go up on Friday, so I had to put it up on Saturday. But normally I will try and aim to post for you guys on a Friday. Also, please be sure to go and follow my Instagram for my music. It is dhillons.s_music. I will leave it on the screen for you guys so you can go and follow me. I will be posting a lot more on there now. I was very inactive for a while. I will be honest with you guys, I haven't posted in a long time, and that definitely shows. But I am back. I have got a load of content ready for you guys, and yeah. So if you just go and give me a follow over there, that would be great. I actually might even be talking about a post that might have gone up. I don't know, like with the timing of these videos, which one I film first and whatever. Pretty sure there might be a video out there now. If it is, I'll leave like a little screenshot of it somewhere on the screen for you guys so you can go and check it out. But yeah, please, like I said, please go and check it out. I will be posting consistently, and yeah, it's just more content for you guys to enjoy. But without further talking, let's go and look at the guitar collection. Okay, so let's start off with the first guitar. I think for this video I'm going to go oldest to newest. You will see all of them, don't worry, but I am going to start with my first guitar and then move it all the way up to my newest in the collection guitar, which is definitely worth sticking around for. But I will leave some timestamps down below if you guys just want to see specific guitars, but believe me, it is definitely worth sticking around for the newest collection. The newest guitar is fire, I love it. But anyway, enough talking about the newest, let's go and grab the oldest. Now, you guys may think I am like trying to make a joke here. This is not a joke, I promise you. This is my first guitar. It looks more like a ukulele now. Yeah, not much to say about that really. It was my first guitar. I got it for Christmas back when I was like maybe 2, 3 I think, and I haven't really played it much. Like, it's nice and out of tune for you, there you go. But yeah, this is my first guitar. It was an acoustic. Not much to say, it's got quite a few chips. As you can imagine, I dropped it quite a lot when I was younger, so it's not in the best condition. But yeah, it's a nice classical guitar, made in the USA, very nice. Very good quality actually. I remember playing this a couple of times when I was maybe, I think it was year 5. I had to play like maybe a Spanish little thing, I think it was, so I played it on here. This was a great guitar until I decided to take it into senior school one day. Wasn't the best idea because I landed up dropping it and someone landed up stepping on it, which meant that the neck fell off this guitar. So I'm not sure if you can see, but there is you can just see like a line of glue. That's because I took it to the school's DT department, sorry, and yeah, we glued it back together, because I had to play that night, and then I had to obviously restring it and everything, but it's not the best guitar. But I mean, it's my first one, so there you go. So yeah, here's the first guitar. Moving on to the second guitar, this is probably my favourite acoustic, I'd say, that I have. I just played it a lot, you know, I'm very used to it. I've been playing this since I was in like year 3, year 4, it's been in my life since then. I have explained it in the previous couple of videos, I think, but it is my big full-size Stag Western acoustic guitar. which was given to me by my first ever guitar teacher, Mr. Pete. It is a lovely guitar. I'll go and grab it now for you guys. Alright then, here it is. So this is my second guitar. It's a little bit big. Oh, there we go. It is a Stag acoustic. It says Stag up there, the headstock. And as you can see, it's a guitar that I like to call a DIY guitar. Not in the sense that someone's like literally built it out of a kit or anything. This was handmade actually, so it's very nice. Really good quality actually. But when I say DIY, I mean things like this. So obviously there's no real place to, like an electric, normally you'd have like a little pin to attach your strap, but my old guitar teacher took things into his own hands, very good with him, and he's like tied this, like, I don't know what you call these, they're like little metal twist things, and he's just tied it around, and that's what holds the strap up. So it's a DIY guitar in that sense. But yeah, no, this is a really good acoustic guitar. More in tune than the last one. It's an electric acoustic as well, which I really like because I can always just plug it into my Marshall and get a nice clean tone out of it, as well as my Fender, which I haven't shown you guys yet because it's very small and I don't really use it, if I'm honest, the Fender, but yeah, I will plug this into it sometimes. There's like the control panel, there's a tuner, built-in tuner in there as well, and you've got, so yeah, that's the tuner there, this bit here. These are just the EQ of the guitar. I tend to not really change it just because I like the sound. It's a little bit more trebly than most. You got your volumes down here and the on and off switch for the tuner and the electric acoustic mode. But yeah, no, it's a really nice guitar. For all of these guitars apart from that last one, I will do kind of like a little play of it for you as well at the end. So here's me playing this one. Moving on to guitar number 3, there isn't much to say about this. It's a flamenco style guitar, very big neck, very wide neck, you can see on the back, very thick, very difficult to play. Lovely kind of like the pattern of the wood, I think that's what I was drawn to when I was playing this. I can't really remember, since it was quite a while ago. This was a very weird purchase. It's coming back to me now. I don't really know why I bought this guitar, but honestly it's a nice guitar, like it's playable. It's got one massive ding right there on the corner, which isn't great. But yeah, it's a good like flamenco style guitar. I think that's how I used to play it. Like, it's not in tune again, but there you go. It's like all the quick stuff like that. Thing, but yeah, I don't have too much to say on this. Yeah, it's a guitar. I haven't played it in a good couple of years, so yeah, it's not up there on the list as one of my favourites, but it's still a great guitar, you know, don't get me wrong. I still would have bought it nowadays. It's a lovely guitar, very good quality, handmade again, so it's really nice. But yeah, I don't play it too much these days, but yeah. Okay, so moving on to guitar number 4, and this one was my first electric guitar, so this is a big one for me. I still use it in my rig today. For those of you guys who come to the shows, you will see me play it a lot, and for those of you who know me, you do know I love this guitar. When I practice, I will always pick this up. There's never been a time where I've practiced, I don't think, and not picked this guitar up. I think I got it when I was maybe in year 6, I want to say, year 5 or year 6. There was this music shop called Gig Sounds, which I've talked about before in my previous videos, where I used to go for my drum lessons. And after every drum lesson I would gaze at these guitars. Literally, these guitars were so nice. So nice, they were beautiful, the guitars they had in there. But of course, for year 5, year 6, guitars were quite expensive. You don't hear too many primary school kids paying for guitars. So I was like staring at this one Fender Stratocaster, beautiful guitar. And in the end, I managed to somehow convince my parents, and the shop did a great deal for us, by the way. They did a massive deal, massive discount for us, so thank you very much to them. Unfortunately, they've shut down now, but it's a guitar, it's still part of my rig. So here we go, it's the white Fender Strat. There you go, lovely colour, lovely kind of creamy, kind of, it's not vintage I wouldn't say, but it's a kind of like an old kind of yellow cream colour on the scratch plate. But yeah, it's a lovely Mexican Strat. A few dings again, but I mean that doesn't really matter to me. This is still one of the nicest guitars I've ever played, really. I remember picking it up for the first time and it was just like I just played it. Like, this was before I even like really had lessons. I knew this was one of the best guitars I'd ever played, and to be honest, it still is. You know, it's got. I'll show it. There you go. You can see it's got 3 controls, volumes, 2 tones, selector switch for your pickups, and a whammy bar in there. There you go. And yeah, so in terms of strings, because I do get quite a lot of people asking me like what strings I use. In terms of strings, I am using Dave Gilmour Boomer 10s, I think. I will find a packet for you. So moving on to guitar number 5, I think it is now. This is my Epiphone Les Paul. Yes, it is Epiphone, it's not Gibson, but I am saving up for a Gibson, so do make sure you definitely stay tuned, because at some point there will definitely be a trip down to Guitar coming up on this channel. For those of you who don't know, Guitar is a shop down in Epsom, at least that's the closest one to me. And they basically sell a load of guitars. Their shop is absolutely amazing. I picked this lovely guitar up from them, as well as a few others I have here, which you will see later on in this video. And pretty much every single pedal on this board is from them, apart from one which I bought online, which was my tuner, because I didn't really need to go to a shop and try it out, but there you go. And I also got my amp, I'm pretty sure, from them as well, so they're a great shop. But definitely stay tuned, because there will be definitely a Gibson being added to this collection at some point, so make sure you stay tuned for that. But yeah, this is my Epiphone. It's a lovely kind of orangey red sunburst. Oh, look at that shine. I cleaned it the other day, so I was hoping it would shine like that. That is beautiful. This one it's an Epiphone, so it's slightly cheaper, I will say that. But don't be discouraged. I picked it up for well under a Gibson price. I can tell you that now, a lot under a Gibson price, but it still plays absolutely beautifully. We've got my pickup selectors up here, very basic. And then the cool thing about this is 2 humbuckers, but where are they? There you go. And they are coil tapping, so that you can see the 2 at the front are like sticking up a bit more. That's coil tapping. So it's 2 coil tapping humbuckers on here. 2 tones, 2 volumes, as you'd expect. And on this guitar, I'm actually using the same brand of strings, the Dave Gilmour ones, the Signature Series GHS, but it is a slightly heavier gauge. I'm using 10.5s to 49s, I'm pretty sure. I will go and grab some now. So as it turns out, they are 10.5s to 50s. They're a red packet and the other ones were blue, I'm pretty sure. But again, Dave Gilmour Signature Series, you can't go wrong. But again, do your research, it really does pay off. To guitar 6, I'm pretty sure it is now. If I get the numbering wrong, I'm very sorry. But this was a hard one for me really, because I couldn't quite work out which, because we're coming to the end. I couldn't work out which one I got before which. But I am gonna go with this one because I'm pretty sure this is next in line. But if it's not, it's not. I'm sorry. This was my first custom guitar, so I was very excited about this. I got it for an amazing price as well. Yeah, this is, I'll just show it to you. It's my Fender Telecaster Custom, in black, all black with white outside. Amazing pickups. These pickups are just beautiful. Again, pickup selector, and down here towards the bottom we have the controls. Again, 2 volumes, 2 tones, as you'd expect. Nice maple neck on this one as well, so it's not too high maintenance as well, but it is played in, it is it's used, it's a pre-owned guitar. I did buy it pre-owned, so there is a bit of wear around the fretboard, but I mean not a lot of wear, so much like, because sometimes you can get used guitars and they will have a load of wear and it probably in the end won't be worth your investment in the guitar. But with this one there's enough wear for me to still be able to play it. Lovely vintage tuning pegs as well, serial numbered, made in Mexico. Absolutely beautiful. At the moment it's the same Dave Gilmour 10s on this. I put 10s on this, similar to the Strat, just because I wasn't too sure about which ones to go for, but on this I have gone for 10s. And at the moment it's tuned down actually, so when you hear me doing the tone test for this guitar, it will be tuned down, so don't think, oh, his guitar is so out of tune. It is tuned down, and it is tuned down for a reason. I will play you the song, because I was learning the song, which is all in drop tuning, so I will play you that song, but then I will go off and solo and waffle like I have been in the previous ones. But yeah, this is a beautiful guitar. I got it really recent as well, a couple of months ago I'm pretty sure. But yeah, it's a lovely guitar, a few knocks and everything, but that's what you tend to really get with a pre-used guitar, sorry. But yeah, it's a lovely guitar. It was really a no-brainer for me as well with the price they were charging me at this shop. It was an amazing price. Definitely worth it, because I was either going to get this or a brand new American Telecaster, with some of the newer models of the Telecaster. And I just found the newer model, it was like very clunky. I didn't really, it didn't make me want to play it. And that's what I go for when I go to buy a new guitar. When I'm looking at guitars, I pick up the guitar that makes me want to play that guitar, or makes me, or reminds me as well. It's not necessarily it makes you, but it reminds you of why you have played the guitar for this amount of time. And I remember just that I played that. And just those notes, I was sold on this guitar. This guitar screamed, play me, play me, play me. And so I said, okay, I will play you then. And I picked it up. Amazing. But yeah, let's do the tone test and see what you guys think. So we are on to our last electric guitar now. This is a big one, the one I've been looking forward to talking to you guys most about. There is a little surprise. To be fair, it's not little, but there you go. It's coming up after this. It's not an electric guitar, but it is a guitar nonetheless, so I will be showing you that. But without further ado, I would like to show you this guitar. So guys, this is my PRS McCarty 594. Yeah, I'll just let you soak it in for a minute. I had to do the same, to be fair, when I played it in the shop. This guitar. So for those of you who don't know, PRS, Paul & Smith, they are a very, very, very nice brand of guitar, make, model, everything. And I went to see a concert. Santana was the first time I actually heard of PRS being played. Santana, for those of you who don't know, go and watch one of my previous videos. He's amazing. His guitar skills are insane. I love him. He is one of my idols. He's up on the wall. For those of you who have been to the room or have seen it in the videos, he is up on the wall. And alongside him, actually, John Mayer, who also is now a PRS man. He's got his own model of PRS as well, which I will try. I've actually tried a few, but I'm going to go back to the shop at some point, and I will bring you guys with me, and I'll show you what it looks like and how it sounds. But for now, this is my McCarty 594. So as you can see, PRS, one of their signature styling, how you know it's a PRS. One is just the headstock shape in general. It's a different shape to most guitars, and also these amazing pearl bird inlays in their frets. So normally you just get like a white or black dot like painted on it, but with PRS you get a little bit more. It's a lovely pearl inlay of a bird. I have read a story about why it is a bird and not anything else. So if anyone watching this is a PRS fan, please correct me if I'm wrong, but I do believe Paul Smith, who's the guy who made the brand PRS, his mother was a bird watcher. And so he wanted to put the birds in the inlays because he spent his childhood around birds, basically. But once again, this is... I just love the colour. Like, I don't know what to say. Like, it's a different colour. It's a very unique colour as well, which is what I love. So it's black kind of around the edges, and then a silver kind of glittery effect. I don't know if you can see it. It kind of like is orange when they meet. It's so nice. There you go. And you got the classic PRS bridge just there. But what I want to talk to you guys about is the pickups, because this pickup is actually a custom pickup. So again, this is a used guitar. I did pick it up second hand, but there is a very good reason for that. This guitar is has a custom pickup, and that custom pickup is just, it's beautiful. It makes this guitar wail. It makes this guitar sing. It's just it's the perfect edition. This guy who's customized it, he absolutely knew what he was doing. And if he is watching this, or if anyone knows him, big thank you to you, mate. This guitar is absolutely amazing. I never thought I'd get my hands on something as beautiful and as good sounding as this. But yeah, this is just a beautiful guitar. Again, 2 volumes, coil splitting, and 2 tones. But what I was talking to you about last time was the strap locks. So these are different strap locks just because I had to get it round such a big screw. But these are different. Definitely get hold of these if you can. They're slightly more expensive, but well worth it. And again, you've got the wood on the underside. It's just beautiful. It's just generally, PRS are just a beautiful brand. So I would definitely recommend trying it. Even if you can't buy it, save up for it. It's well worth it. Go into a shop, try it out, play it. It's a beautiful brand. And here is the sound test for it. Item. It was this bass. It was literally just chilling right there, so some of you may have noticed it. But it is a Fender Precision bass, maybe you can read it up there. And again, this one is a Mexican Fender bass. I've just realised that all my Fender guitars are the Mexican editions, not the American editions. but again it's just personal preference. But this is just a lovely blue kind of glossy second-hand bass again, so it was relatively cheap for me. Most of these guitars were actually very cheap, you just have to do your research, and I would definitely recommend doing that. But again, like if I play something, probably didn't hear that, but there you go. Yeah, it's just a bass really. We use this in the band Rapid Escape, so you should definitely check this out because we will be using this bass now. Very good bass again, 2 pickups, relatively simple volume and tone controls. But yeah, this is just a small little addition to spice it all up. So guys, this brings us to the end of today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe. Leave any comments you want down below. I will try and respond as soon as possible. And yes, definitely stick around for next week's video. I can promise you it'll be a good one. It was going to actually be posted today, but the parcel didn't arrive, so it's going to be like a partial unboxing. I didn't order too much, obviously, because I don't have a lot of money at the moment because of the whole situation. But it is a small unboxing, and then I'll probably do like a little cover as well, maybe a Red Hot Chili Peppers cover, something like that, just to add to the video. But yeah, it'll be like a quick 8-minute video next week. But yeah, be sure to stay looking out, and also please go and check out dhillonsensoundz_music. I will leave it up there for you, that's my Instagram, because I am going to be starting to post again. But yeah, thank you very much for watching, stay safe, and I'll see you guys very soon.